Let's see what Bellular has to say. He has some news about stuff that will make people furious. I mean, can you be furious about Dragonflight if you don't care about it? But fuck it, whatever. Let's see, maybe I'll be furious, I don't know. Let's see what this is about.
Whereas this expansion, dragon riding is an experiment.
Yeah.
If it fails, it won't ruin the expansion, but they really do need to get it very right, because I think their design of world quests and general game flow is very tied into Dragonflight being fun.
Yeah,
I mean, who cares about world quests?
Like, if people don't enjoy dragon riding, the experience will be largely ruined because they have all of the reasons to build the entire world around it.
Yeah,
and then if they haven't built the world around it, then it's going to be good. If they have built the world around it, it's bad. It's going to be bad.
But then there's a problem.
If they build the world around it and it is bad, then people would like to do that. Then the thing they have done is push the game back onto the pillars of...
I mean, I don't agree, even if the world's built around it. First of all, knowing Blizzard, they'll have some world quests where you need to use your dragon mounts. At most, what they'll do is, knowing how original Blizzard is with their design, they will make it the world quests might be in places where you need to use dragon riding to get to, but eventually you'll unlock flying anyways, and then it won't matter. So I doubt the world actually matters in the sense that's like, even if dragon flying is garbage, you only need to wait for like 10.15 really to get flying anyways. And let's be real, the game is trash at 10.0. Let's be real, it will be. And then 10.15 is gonna be the fixes, so that's when you're gonna expect it to actually be good, right? So
instant content, which is where the game obviously has a lot of good stuff to it, but it's clear based on the general trend of the MMO industry and a lot of feedback coming from Shadowlands is that people don't want to just do instant content all day long. They want the horizontal stuff.
Time for the spicy clip.
Yeah.
Let's go.
If dragon riding is really fun, a lot of people are going to hate it because WoW has not taught people to play a game when it's fun. Yeah. WoW has taught people to...
Also, that's what's going to make people furious. If there's a non-advancement mechanic or system that doesn't help you with power gain, and it's actually going to be fun, I don't know, man. Like, why? Maybe people will start doing like dragon races, dragonflight racing. I don't know.
Efficiently complete objectives for character progress. So if they do dragon riding and it is...
Ooh, actually, maybe they will actually do that. Have like a... Like you have a reputation grind, let's say. And once you grind, let's say, to honorable, you can queue into a dragon riding race. And then you race other people with your dragon.
Of similar quality to Guild Wars 2. A lot of WoW players and...
that would actually be cool.
Yeah, fuck it. This is maybe a more spicy thing, but that's okay. A bunch of...
like chocobo riding in the air.
Dragonflight, if it's good, because it's not no-clip. It's not the current mounts. It may end up being less efficient. Yeah. Whereas if you actually want...
I'm totally fine with it not being the current mounts. Personally, I don't like the dragons, but whatever. I don't care if it's not the current mounts. Like, who cares? And honestly, if it goes well, they can easily make it so that your mounts can do that thing, the same thing too. You just put like those things, like the water walking stuff, whatever. Put that gem into your mounts, and the mounts will be treated like dragon riding mounts or some shit like that.
Want to sell a good fucking fantasy and actually take a slightly daring move and make like an actual fucking fun game for people to play.
Never.
Like, right.
What are you talking about, Bellular? It's never gonna happen. Wow. Hello? Have you been playing this game ever?
How do we traverse the world? Do you traverse the world by just fucking navigating in a straight line through the air like it's no-clip in a Counter-Strike map? No.
What do you mean it's no-clip?
You design the movement, you design the fucking game flow, all this shit together so that it's actually fun.
This is no-clip.
Right? So that it's like fun as a game is fun, not just a fucking stupid little... Like, that's the problem, right? You know when WoW does its whole Skinner box thing? It turns the players into rats.
Yeah.
All they care about is the fucking reward. They've stopped realizing that it's a game. People don't know
This is WoW. This is World of Warcraft right now. That's World of Warcraft. You snooze all day. You snooze all day, and then you realize, oh, it's a race. It's a race. It's a race. And just, the reward. Give me the reward. Woo! Mythic plus. Mythic plus. Woo! Oh my god, bro. It's a race.
Fucking funny.
Oh god. Dude, I'm killing myself today. It's crazy.
It's just this bullshit progression that doesn't fucking matter.
True.
People don't play games for fun anymore. People play
Why
games
would
to
you?
fill the fucking empty void in their life because to have fun is too much goddamn effort.
Damn, bro, that's too much big true right there. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. You play single player games for fun. I don't remember last time I played a multiplayer game just for fun. I play multiplayer mostly to compete. If I play a single player, I play it for fun. I think that's the difference. The presence of other players makes me not want to have fun and makes me want to be better, which I find fun or like massive time consuming. But as far as like just like having fun, single player for sure. Like Elden Ring, where I took my time. I wasn't rushing to kill the last boss. I actually want to explore, find every boss and stuff like that. And it's like I wasn't competing with other players to see how fast I can kill the last boss compared to like other players. I just didn't care.
So instead, you just waste your time by doing fake work in the way that hurts the least. Because all it does is suppress your fucking mind.
This is why I go home and I play Scarlet Nexus.
I thought he was about to say, this is why I go home and cry at night.
And I go, oh yeah, I'm going to enjoy all this okay anime dialogue instead of logging into an MMO.
What's Scarlet Nexus? Before you buy. What is this?
Like, never gets old. So think a character giving you some flame attacks or electricity buffs that help with certain enemies, or sort of harden that temper.
Looks anime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And for those people, they're always going to
Again, single player.
riding, because dragon riding is meant to be fun. It's meant to actually.
Yes, it's well, again, it depends what dragon riding is used for. If it's just used for traveling and just fun, then yeah, people will be like, well, this is fucking useless to me, right? But if there was something competitive in, because the people who hate fun in multiplayer, in my opinion, they're just competitive. Make them have competition with the dragon riding, and you will satisfy them with your fun.
Require your brain to think about things such as, I want to go over there, and I am here. How will I path this? How do I get some? How do I go up so I can swoop down? Maybe I hit a fucking heat vent. And to somebody who actually likes to play fucking video games,
Well, bro, relax, man.
a game
that's video
they
game.
can be satisfying, or maybe even for
How
the
much you
sheer-
want to bet that Blizz is not gonna make such difficult routes to find? So, for example, it's like, oh, I'm here. I need to get up here. How do I get enough momentum to go up there? It's like, oh, I need to go up here, bro. Like maybe one thing will be like that, and that's it. And then people will complain. It's like, why did you design it in the way that I have to go to this specific spot to use dragon riding to get to here? Like, man, this is too much. Nerf it.
sheer coolness of it. They try to swoop through a hole between two trees. Like the way that people will try to do a fucking backflip through a tunnel through a mountain in Ace Combat 7.
Fuck yeah, yeah.
Because that can actually be fun.
Yeah, or playing Tony Hawk's and trying to do grinds the entire level round. Basically, intrinsic fun, self-made fun, as opposed to you press the button until Bobby Kotick's maze dispels you the cocaine.
Yeah.
That's the Skinner box thing is, right, press button. Sometimes get
What do you
cocaine
mean, Bobby
every time.
Kotick's maze?
Don't get cocaine every time, because then you get bored. Sounds a bit wrong, but variable reward psychology, that's what bonus is. Think about, you know, like Mythic Dungeons reward you
Nothing?
40% of the time?
No, they don't.
They could say every 5 dungeons you do, you get 2 bits of loot. They could do that, but they don't. Because the whole entire universe and every game designer and everyone who's skilled.
No, see, the thing is, like, he might, like, what he's saying is right, because, like, there's 3 rewards for 5 people, so you have 60% chance. Yeah, you have 60% chance of getting a reward, technically. However, if you only need one specific item, you have a very, very, very low chance to get that. Because, like, let's say each boss, I believe, has 3 drops. Let's say you have 4 bosses. So that's 12 drops. Sorry, 3 drops that you might be able to pick up. That's not true. I would say each boss probably has, per spec, maybe 2 items that each spec on average. Like 1.5, 2. Let's use 1.5, okay? So there's 6 items that you can use out of a Mythic Plus boss. So you need to also win the 60%, and then after you win the 60%, so and you get a loot, you need that loot to be 1 out of what's called 6 items. So that's another 16.6% of the 60%, right? So your actual percentage, so what is that? You have 60%, so 0.6 times 0.16. Your actual chance of getting something is 1%, approximately. This is divided by times 100, whatever. $10%. Jeez, why couldn't I just divide 60 by 6? I don't know. 10%. This is your actual chance of getting something, is 10%. Good luck per run. For the Mythic Plus that you need, you have 10%. And that is given that all the drops have the same chance to drop. For example, Trinket in the Plague Mythic Plus, the Trinket that does the poison damage or whatever, had like one of the lowest chances to drop. It just would never drop. I think I played from 9.0 to 9.1. Maybe like a month into 9.1. And I think I've seen the Trinket drop once, maybe twice. And I've done my Mythic Pluses, 10 Mythic Pluses almost every week. And Plague Fall was one of the dungeons that I hated, but I would get often because I hated.
This role knows all of this stuff and builds games like that because you can't have a toy. Because you know what happens when an adult sees a toy? They go, what's the fucking point?
Yeah,
That's what happens.
What's the point of dragon riding? If I was in Zereth Mortis and I had unlocked flying, I could do these world quests faster.
Yeah.
True.
Completely forgetting the point.
That is true.
Great. Okay, so you want a design space where these developers can't actually make you an experience.
Yeah.
Like in that case, quit WoW. Play an action RPG. That's the shit that's made for you.
I mean, look, to his point, I agree. But at the same time, the problem with the whole flying system is that once you get flying in a game, having it taken away from you is a real pain in the dick, okay? And it's like, and let alone there's gonna be a delay, and like, you know you're gonna get it anyways at some point. I like how Final Fantasy does it. You finish your quests in that area, and you gathered all of the ether nodes or whatever they're called, and you got flying in that area. That's it. GG, you got the flying. There's no need to wait for 9.1, 9.15. And again, their argument about the flying, like why they don't release flying early in the expansions, is because they want people to experience the world that the developers worked so hard for. Make a quest story in that zone. You're gonna go through the whole zone anyways, and then you get flying. Stormheim, you went through the whole zone. What's it called? Val'Shara, I believe you just didn't go to one area because it wasn't mandatory, which is like the Haruk hold. That I believe was not mandatory. Maybe it was actually. I don't even remember. For the story, no. For the story, it wasn't mandatory. Okay, it was like a side quest thing, like not side quest, but it's like you didn't have to do it. What do you call it? Ajara or whatever, like where the Eye dungeon was in Legion. That one took you pretty much through all of it, except maybe one zone. And then Suramar took you pretty much everywhere as well. And High Mountain was like, I think 60% of the map you actually went through. Could have just made more quests, better story, and once you finish the story, you get flying because you explored the whole area. Or just have explore the area as one of the achievements you need, which it was for flying. But you can make it flying in High Mountain, you know, or like right away, flying in Legion, flying in Shadowlands, flying anywhere. Finish the exploration of the zone, finish the quests. Boom, that's it, done. You're done. Like, why are you holding the flag? Oh, well, we want people to, you know, walk around the world. Man, they won't, okay? They're just gonna be annoyed. They're gonna run from dungeon to dungeon. They're gonna run from raid to dungeon, from dungeon to raid, from the closest flight point to the raid. They're gonna glide into there, whatever. Like, they're not gonna explore your world even if you don't unlock flying. So yeah, that's what people are pissed about. They don't care that, like, the whole Dragonflight thing is cool and it's a system of its own, but it's like, that should not negate flying. If anything, just make the token the thing that's like added to your mount, so you can use dragon riding on every mount you have, and then you don't have to go through using dragon riding or whatever. Maybe, I don't know, but it's like, depends on the unlocks. It's like, once you unlock stuff on Dragonflight, you can unlock it on your other mounts as well, if you have that thing socketed, or something like that. But it's like, right now, they're disabling flying for the purpose of, to try and force you to have fun with dragon flying. I mean, that's cool and all, but it's not for everyone, that's for sure.
Play Death May Cry, go play Metal Gear Rising, just live a little.
Oh, no, I can't. No. Go play Lost Ark until you are the fucking dude from the South Park episode.
Oh, that's it. Well, you can't game get you in progress because you can't grind out forever because.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you gotta schedule your rewards for.
Schedule. Alright, that was Bellular. I think I said everything I can say about that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see ya in the next one.